Doing some draft prep on NFL Now as we talk about Breshad Perriman, wide receiver from UCF with Bucky Brooks. And Bucky, a blazing 40-time Perriman posted at his pro day, 4.25. And certainly that affects how you evaluate a talent like this.
It definitely gets your attention as a scout whenever you have a guy that runs sub 4.3 at his physical dimensions. It goes to really make you go back to the tape and see, did I miss on something? Perriman is a guy that is an outstanding playmaker at Central Florida. Was their #1 receiver, did a great job of making a ton of plays at every level in this offense. There we see him making a dig route, coming in traffic, making a catch. We also see his ability to make vertical plays. His ability to really change the game as an outside receiver really makes you think that he could be a nice complement to a team that already has a #1 receiver in tow. Like his ability, I think he's a guy that's going to get a lot of attention after this workout.
Well, certainly 4.25 grabs your attention, as does being 6'2". That kind of speed, that kind of height. Teams normally salivate over talents like that, but still we hear about Amari Cooper, Devontae Parker, Dorial Green-Beckham, those kinds of guys more than Breshad Perriman. Why is that?
Well, when you look at the tape, even in looking at this montage, he's a little stiffer. He's not a guy that's a natural route runner. It takes him a little time to get in and out of his breaks. And really, it comes down to his inability to consistently catch the ball. He has a lot of drops on tape. It is a concern. And so because of that, it's hard to fully endorse him as a first-round pick. But there's always a wide receiver coach that feels like he has the answers and can remedy the solution. Because of that, you're willing to bank on potential over production. I think because of that, he's going to be drafted higher than most would have him graded solely off of this film evaluation.
Yeah, it's tough, though, because sometimes you just can't cure the dropsies, you know?
No, you can't cure the dropsies. And in fact, with the drops and with the talents that he shows on tape, he kind of reminds me of Dwayne Bowe. Dwayne Bowe is a guy that has played at a Pro Bowl level during his time in the National Football League, but he's been madly inconsistent at times in terms of catching the ball. If Perriman can rectify that and show the ability to consistently make plays, he absolutely can be a guy that can eventually develop to a Pro Bowler in the league. It's just a matter of, do you have the right receiver coach to help him work on the fundamentals that will allow him to be a very consistent player, much like Ty Haley had to do when he came to Kansas City to help Dwayne Bowe become a Pro Bowler during that time.
His NFL pedigree, how does that affect his X factor?
Well, obviously, when your dad plays in the league, you understand the family business. Brett Perriman was a successful player, had a lot of production with the Detroit Lions and other places. I believe it helps him. He understands how to play the game at a pro level. Because of that, you don't think the game would be too big, but still, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that the athlete that you saw in the workout at UCF continues to be the player or better than the player that you saw on tape. It's a gamble. You're banking on the upside as opposed to the production and the performance that you saw on tape.
Yeah, how does that fast 40-time effect analysis of Breshad Perriman? Find out more at NFL.com/collegefootball.